Are you trying to answer the question, how much should I invest in my TSP every single month? In this video, I actually created an awesome calculator to help you figure out exactly how much you should be investing each and every month into your TSP so you can have the type of retirement you want. Coming up. Hey everybody, welcome to the What If I Invested YouTube channel. Now, if you're interested in long-term investing and how to retire, definitely subscribe to this YouTube channel just so you can get the latest from us. I'm Donnie, the co-founder. Today we're going to be answering the question, how much should you be investing in your thrift savings plan to have the type of retirement you want? So what I want to do is hop into the calculator that I created in order to help you figure out exactly how much you should save. The calculator showing you exactly how much you need to save for the retirement that you want. Now, just a little backdrop and caveat to this particular calculator. There are literally thousands of calculators online, some of them very detailed, much more detailed than this. This is a very simplistic way of looking at your retirement, and I think that's what most people need, even myself. Now, just backstory on me, I got big into the FIRE movement, which is the Financial Independence Retire Early movement. If you're familiar with Mr. Money Mustache, all those type of individuals. I also got big into Dave Ramsey. My wife and I, we actually paid off all of our debt, including our mortgage. I got big into this. I went and received my MBA. I'm not a financial advisor, and I know a lot of people get confused because these calculators are too complicated. This is a simplistic way to look at your retirement because we're talking literally, in most cases, at least 10 years away, 20, 30, even 40 years away. That is too far to get too detailed in your calculations. You need to start investing now, and then as time gets closer, you can obviously make tweaks, but as long as you do what I've created here in this formula, you're gonna be on a pretty smooth track. Now, of course, I do need to put out a disclaimer. This is not me telling you what to do. This is simply me educating you on finances. So, okay, that out of the way, let's look at this calculator. So the way I have this set up is your monthly earnings now. Of course, you can try to say, oh, well, in the future, I want to be having, $10,000 a month for my retirement. Just put in what you're earning now, whatever that might be. So let's just say you're earning $3,000 a month now. This calculator is going to tell you exactly what you need to save to actually make it your goal where you want your investment or your portfolio to produce $3,000 a month during retirement. This is the easiest way to look at it because obviously if you're living on $3,000 a month now, you can live on $3,000 a month into the future. So the way it's worked out is we're basing this on the 4% rule. 4% rule has been out for decades. It was come from an article written, I think, in the early 90s, basically saying a portfolio can last indefinitely if you withdraw 4% on the very first year of retirement, and then you withdraw 4% plus whatever that adjustment is for inflation, so you can keep up with inflation indefinitely. So that's the rule that I'm going with here, which means you need a portfolio of $900,000 in order to produce the income of $3,000 a month for the rest of your life. So honestly, if you can get to this point sooner, which you can, depending on the percentage that you save of your income each and every month. And this calculator is going to show you how to do that. So based on this calculator, somebody earning $3,000 a month and they're saving 15% of their income, if their current age is 33, with their retirement age of 65, they don't have any in savings right now, they have a return rate of 10%, and depending on who you ask, the average rate of return for the overall stock market is 10%, but let's just take this to comparison of the C fund in your TSP. Over the last 10 years, that has been 13.9%. So we're just gonna say 10% here. With, once again, at retirement, the withdrawal from your portfolio is 4%. So that means you're putting $450 a month into your retirement account each and every month. That's gonna give you $1,086,143.94 at the time you retire at age 65. So that is gonna hit that $900,000 that you need. Now, as far as this calculator, the way it's calculated, and a little disclaimer, the way that I have it set up here is the calculator is assuming that you're putting that $450 aside each month, but it's not calculated till the end of the year and after the compound effect. So you would actually come out with a little bit higher number. But if you're gonna go fact check this calculator, that's why you might see just a little bit of a different number. It would be a little bit higher if you had it being deposited every single month and then compounded on that. But what I think is really cool about this calculator, so at that 15% mark, it doesn't matter how much your income is, as long as the person's the same age and retiring at the same time and getting the same rate of return, the numbers here, as far as how large your nest egg or portfolio needs to be, doesn't really change much. So if you're doing $4,000 a month, there you are. Your portfolio needs to be 1.2 million, and it hits it right there, 1.4 million. So play with these numbers if you want. I would not change the withdrawal rate to 4%. I'm gonna be putting this calculator, just check the show notes below and you can get the link to go find this calculator so you can download it for yourself. You can obviously play with the rate of return, but the biggest thing that I wanna emphasize, it's the percentage of monthly savings. That's the number you need to be worrying about, because honestly, if you could obviously save more, that's better. And keep in mind, the government is going to be saving 5% on your behalf as far as that match. So you need to be putting at least 5% of your own money into your TSP to get that full 10%. And let's just calculate that. So let's say, you just joined the military, you're only 18 years old and you want to retire at 65. Well, if you kept doing this at $4,000, well, let's go back to the $3,000 a month, you're doing your 10%, you'd have a nest egg of 3.1 million. So let's say instead you're going to keep saving that amount, but you want to retire at 50. All right, that's not going to do it because you only have 724,000. So let's say 52. That's close, 53. All right, so there you go. In theory, if you're making $3,000 a month and you're 18 at this time, so you enlisted in the military, which I think with your base pay, that's gonna probably be $1,600 a month as a private. So everything else, if you could save more, let's just do the $1,600. We're just basing it on your base pay. Once again, all those numbers stay the same. I know it's gonna be hard to live on $1,600 a month, but those are the numbers. That's how you get there, saving 10% of your income to do that. Hope this makes sense. I know that was a little bit long-winded, but I just wanted to emphasize it's the percentage that you save. In order to get there, this calculator is available. You can check it in the show notes below, and I hope this helped. Question of the day, how much are you going to be saving in your thrift savings plan? Put the percentage down below because I'm curious to see what other people are going to be putting in their savings plan. Now, if you want to learn more about investing in your TSP and you want a helpful step-by-step guide, check out this video that I created here or check out one of my latest videos here. Otherwise, I'll catch you in the next video.